If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I post a new Tom Brady video every day.
I mean, it's one thing for you to say Tom Brady's not the GOAT. It's one thing for you to say, I got Joe Montana 1, Tom Brady 2. That's wrong, but it's one thing for you to say that. But to compare Robert Horry to Tom Brady? Rob, stop it. And then he goes to Tampa Bay, Rob. 7-9 last year. All the same players except 3 who were out of the league. So I don't want to hear, oh, he added Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown was out of the league. Antonio Brown was like me and you. He was a civilian. Oh, he added Gronk. Gronk was out of the league. Gronk worked with me and you at Fox. Well, Leonard Fournette got cut by the freaking Jaguars. He get cut by Green Bay, New Orleans, Buffalo. He got cut by Jacksonville. So the same players went 7-9 last year. And Ndamukong Suh was there. And, yeah, they got Antoine Winfield, the rookie. JPP was there. Devon White, who's fantastic, was there. They had them all. And they were 7-9. They hadn't been to the playoffs in 13 years. They're the losingest franchise in NFL history. He had no offseason to work with them and get used to the offense. He's in a brand new system. First year with the team. And he, at 43 years old, a wild card team. They go to 3 road games in the playoffs. 2 of them against Super Bowl MVPs. 1 of them in the worst place to play for a visiting team in the whole NFL against the MVP. And then he beats the up-and-coming quarterback, the team that everybody thinks is going to win it. Oh, man.
As defensive coordinator, why? Give me the reason why.
Because I'm in every meeting. I lead it. I lead the meetings now. I know exactly what I want.
Oh, no, you don't. So, you wish that Jordan would have married a better defensive coordinator?
Yeah.
All right. That was reporter Rob Parker from the Detroit News. And, guys, first of all, your impressions of that. And did he go over the line with that last question about asking if your daughter should have married a better guy?
Rob, you're an idiot. Okay, you're just a flat idiot. Why you want to pursue a guy like Rod and pursue him on something after going 0-15? You have disgraced your profession, my friend, and they ought to kick your butt out of that locker room. You are a total idiot.
Oh, they should kick his butt out of the newspaper, period. It shouldn't be reporters, it should be ex-reporters. That's unnecessary. They're 0-15. They lost. Being his son-in-law had nothing to do with the record. He said, I'm in there. I control it. I run it. And obviously, it made no sense.
He answered his question the first time. He didn't need to keep badgering. And like you say, the guy's a jerk. I mean, in every profession, you got people that are professionals, they're good, whatever, and then you got jerks like that you have to deal with, unfortunately. Rodner, it hasn't gone well in Detroit. That's obvious. And you can question whether he is, in fact, a legitimate head coach in the NFL. The record certainly indicates that that's not the case. I think he's a heck of a coach. I watch him down in Tampa Bay. Heck of a coach. And someone's going to get a heck of a coach. But the last thing you can say, Rod Marinelli, through all of this, through good and bad, has handled himself with class. I don't think that reporter can make that statement.
Yeah, there's a difference between asking tough questions and getting personal, which he certainly tries to do.
It's like he's a headline hunter himself, right, Kirk?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just ridiculous.
He's been
on the 24-hour news cycle.
That's what we live at. All right, up next.
He was right on this show and made a colossal error in the words that spewed out of his mouth about RG3. He's not here anymore.
My question, which is just a straight, honest question, is he a brother or is he a cornball brother?
What does that mean?
Yeah, explain that.
Well, he's not really. Okay, he's black, he kind of does the thing, but he's not really down with the cause. He's not one of us. He's kind of black, he's in the, but he's not really like the guy you really want to hang out with because he's off to something else.
Why is that your question?
Well, because that's just how I want to find out about him. I don't know because I keep hearing these things. We all know he has a white fiance, and there was all this talk about he's a Republican, which there's no information at all. I'm just trying to dig deeper into why he has an issue.
So let me just give you kind of what the white viewer thinks when they see this.
Okay.
And you tell me, as a former NFL player, but also as a black man, what the truth is, what your perspective is. Okay?
All right.
So I watch this and I think to myself, all right, maybe there's some validity to this, only in that this is the discussion that black men have.
False.
Okay.
Stop right there. First of all, let me say this. I apologize to all people out there, not just African-American people, black people, white people. I apologize to all people for the comments of someone who's clearly lost touch with what century it is, okay? First of all, what is the cause? What cause are we down for right now?
Well, I mean, okay? I think Rob Parker's defense would be like, hey, man, this is just barbershop talk. This was a week
No one's talking about this in the barbershop. I go to the barbershop twice a week. No one is talking about is RG3 black enough. First of all, that's ridiculous, all right? Just because he's well-spoken, he carries himself like a gentleman, and he has a white fiance, that means he's not black? Well, I'm not black then either, okay? Because I am well-spoken, I'm highly educated, I carry myself with class, so if I'm not down for the cause, then so be it. But that's ridiculous to pigeonhole. He thinks he's Republican? This is crazy. The fact that he should never work. ESPN should terminate his contract immediately. There's vacancies over at ESPN because that was a travesty of what he said. And it's a poor reflection on us as African Americans.
Yeah.
He's not gospel. So just like you said, people are out there thinking that this is a real conversation.
No, I don't think. I think he can. And I know Rob, okay? And Rob has said inflammatory comments in the past, okay? As a guy to work with, he's a nice enough guy. Hold on now. I can't defend his comments, but I also can't totally criticize him because if his defense is, hey, this is what we talk about when you're not around.
Who is we?
This feels like when...
Who is we?
I think his defense
No one's talking about this. Obviously, he doesn't go to the barbershop. Look at what's going on with the hairline. I'm just saying. Like, if we're going to be real, let's be real, all right?
It feels like when Keeping It Real goes wrong, it feels like Dave Chappelle should sue him for intellectual property.
When Keeping It Real goes wrong, you lose your job and your hairline looks like that. Come on, people. We have got to be better than this. Yeah. Please.
Yeah, I feel like he's a guy to which white guys, black guys, you say, like, that's who you want to be like. That's who
If I could come back again, I'd be RG3, okay?
All right? Who wouldn't?
Come on now. Are you this
good? Well, listen,
please, I don't want to even spend any more time on him. I'm upset.
And I want to make this clear. I wasn't saying that he wasn't black enough. So it was never aimed at him or I was calling him that.
Is he a brother or is he a cornball brother?
What does that mean?
Yeah, explain that.
Well, he's not really. Okay, he's black, he kind of does the thing, but he's not really down with the cause. He's not one of us.
I mean, putting his blackness into question is just ridiculous. I mean, this also is fighting against all of the stereotypes that black people are always trying to dispel anyway, you know, and then to contradict himself and say, oh yeah, but he's black because he has braids. Yeah. You know, to put all of his blackness on his hairstyle and then to question it in the first place is just crazy.
It seems like such an old-fashioned caricature stereotype of what a black person is supposed to be.
It's hard to explain. I mean, I think that it's silly for him to be asking that question anyway.
That's it for this video. I post a new Tom Brady video every day, so please like and subscribe. That way you'll always have a new Tom Brady video to watch every single day. Thanks for watching.